Alright, hello everyone, good morning, my name is ABA Pickle, and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing another one of those giveaways for a Warhammer 40k game. So today we're going to be doing a giveaway for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. That'll be happening at the end of the stream. Whoa! Hello, banana! But yeah, we're going to be doing another giveaway. All you got to do to enter is there is a 1-point redemption down in the Twitch redemptions, where you can enter the giveaway. That'll enter you. Gifting a sub to the stream will also get you another one. We also have, on the YouTube side of things, if you just put in anything into the chat, you'll pop up on my Mix It Up. Your name will be there. Hey! One of these days I really have to remember to do an intro sound. You really do. I'll count. Resubbing, subbing, or gifting a sub, I should have said, gets you an extra entry. So, Bong, that is an entry for you, by the way. Banana, thank you for redeeming the giveaway entry. If you do exclamation point YouTube, or if you're subscribed on the YouTube channel, that gets you another entry. If you just go over there, put anything in the chat, it'll pop up on my Mix It Up, and I'll be able to give you that extra entry. I already have the game. Oh, if I win, would I be able to give it to someone else? Yes, the code is yours to do it, regardless if you have it or not. So if you want to give it to someone else, you're more than welcome to do so. So, but yeah. Yeah, so just putting anything over in the YouTube chat, doing the redemption, and gifting a subscribing, or resubscribing, whatever it is. Yeah, alright. What's up? What's up, fat boy? That's kabong, I know that. Yeah. So, I'm excited to get into this game. Owlcat Games has a good reputation so far. Rogue Trader's really good, and apparently the beta for Dark Heresy is going well. So, I'm excited to get into Rogue Trader. I don't even know if Dark Heresy, is Dark Heresy a sequel to Rogue Trader? It's not a direct sequel to Rogue Trader. Both are developed by Owlcat, set in the same universe. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, let us... You know what? We're just gonna get into the game here. It's a bit loud. It's a bit on the loud side. We'll throw it down to like 35. That should be good. I'm so hyped for their new game. Let me smooch the Xenoscan. Oh boy. I've heard this is kind of like an XCOM-like, or kind of like a BG3. So is this like Warhammer 40k, Baldur's Gate 3? Is that what this game is? Main story, first I mean, sure. I mean, I'm going to be playing all of this, so might as well just have it on. We'll be doing the main story, though, to start off. We're going to be just throwing it... we'll throw it on normal, I think. You will see it's very narrative heavy, but you can choose to not read it. Hell yeah! I love that. I'm just going to be going on to normal, because I'm not looking for a super difficult... I just want to experience this game. So, wait. Oh, I get to choose either one of the pre-generated characters or a custom character. Let's do that. Welcome to the first... Okay, I need to name them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. So I can choose the portrait. Okay. Looking through a bunch of these things. Is there like... I need one with like a good beard. That one's not bad. I'd have to customize it a little bit. That's dope. We love that. Sure. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with this one here. Custom portrait. Do I get to make one? Okay, hold on a second. Let's do my appearance here. Ah, okay, cool. I need like I kind of do be really thin, bulky, or I'll go in the middle. I'll go in the middle. Hair, bald is fine. Eyebrows, beard. Ooh, that one's nice. We'll go for that one because that one's like more like what I got right now. Yeah. No tattoos. Augmentation. So I could basically, yeah, I could make myself Mechanicus like. Nah. Maybe. Nah, we're just gonna do that. Voice.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Lance batteries, volley!
Oh, that one might be it.
For the Emperor!
To arms!
I will delight my masters with your demise.
Jesus.
Death's hand reaches for me.
Looks like we have a problem up.
Pragmatic male, definitely. Portrait. Custom portrait. So. Oh. Oh, you can make a custom portrait? Oh my god, that's sick. We're just gonna have to do the Rogue Trader portraits, I guess, and that's fine. I guess I would be closest to, like... Okay, we'll just do that one. That's fine. Okay, so this is what, Homeworld? Okay. Death World, sometimes even the environments. Okay, so this is once per combat when the wounds of death would wounds of a Death World character drops below 30%, they gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Death World characters also gain a 20% bonus to dodge and armor while they have at least one temporary wound from any source. I get 5 strength, toughness, agility, -5 to intelligence and fellowship. Voidborn, let's see here, I get fortune here. A Voidborn character can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. The chance cannot be greater than the base chance of success on the roll. Additionally, an enemy dodge or parry against a Voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail after a successful roll. Okay. Willpower, intelligence, minus strength. Hive World. Hive World characters gain +1 spell bonus divided by 2. Resolve if their character, or if there are 3 or more creatures, allies, or enemies in a 3-cell radius. Yet they suffer a -2 penalty to resolve with no creature. Gotcha. Subsequent armor grants +5 + 2 times toughness bonus percentage armor. Locomotion systems grant agility bonus divided by 2 MP. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Imperial War characters can select any characteristics except for weapon skill or ballistic skill to add a +10 bonus to. Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain +10 stacks of Never Stop Shooting. At the start of their turn, there is a stacks of Never Shooting chance that the first attack of the round will cause 0 AP and will not count towards the attack limit per turn. Okay, so that's kind of like if you get a kill, you kind of get a little bit of a rage bonus, I guess. All right. Okay. Okay. You know what? Fortress World. Oh, talents. Oh, there's talents I didn't even scroll to. What is the Fortress World? I'm interested. Comment. Fortress World characters gain +7 to ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yet, while out of combat, their intelligence, fellowship, perception, and willpower is increased by 7. Gotcha. That's... Oh. Okay. So they get a bonus when in combat. And then they... Wow. Okay. There's so much here. So this is like Baldur's Gate, but for Warhammer. Let's do the Fortress World. I want to see what the other ones. Familiar kickback. At the end of the turn, Fortress World characters gain stacks of never stop shooting equal to half the minimal damage of the most damaging ranged weapon they use this round. Okay. I don't know how to read. Maybe. Hi, Cora. When all stacks of never stop shooting would be lost, they become weapon power divided by 3 stacks instead. Additionally, a Fortress World character may upgrade their willpower characteristic even if their current archetype does not allow it. Okay. The burst attack grants an additional +10 spec. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go Fortress World. I'll learn this later. So, arbitrator, Navy officer. Honestly, okay, so this is going to conic sidearm shots with a pistol on their primary hand deal +2 times Commissar's BS bonus, more damage, gain 15% critical chance, and a +2 times Commissar's fell bonus dodge reduction. God damn. The Commissar shoots an allied character with the pistol equipped in their primary hand, dealing the shot and always hits. If the ally is a Xenos, they always score a critical. If the ally remains in con, they gain the at all costs effect for 1 round. If that, wait, what's the at all costs? This character deals, oh my god. So basically, I shoot the. That's funny as shit. Oh, okay. All right, that's funny. The evolved consciousness effect is instead applied to all Commissar's other allies except the Commissars themselves, and the cooldown of this ability is reset at the start of the Commissar's next turn. Jesus. Okay, I want to send. Let's see here. No. There's so much. You know what? I kind of want to do the Commissar just for the shits and giggles. Which also means I'm going to switch on over to a Commissar portrait because that's funny. There we go. Yeah, Commissar, definitely Commissar. Triumph, coercion, definitely. Yep, we're definitely doing that. We're a Commissar. We have to be. Okay, so Darkest Hour. Awareness, no. Athletics, no. I mean, Persuasion. Let's go with Athletics. I don't need to be super athletic. Archetypes. Jesus Christ. Dude, hope you have fun stream. May your war be hammered and your dirty BK. Officer, I mean, okay. Yep, we have to be an officer or a soldier. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be a soldier. No. What? Yeah. I'm gonna be an officer. And then, so that just unlocks potentials for Vanguard, Master Tech. Yeah, we have to be an officer. 40, stupid autocorrect. Oh, the Dirty K. Okay, so I have 30 available points. Let's do willpower as well. We'll do that because, in my mind, weapon skill for a commissar essential, fellowship for coercion, and willpower. I'm trying to do this lore accurate to what a commissar would be. So I think this would be solid for a commissar. Void ship. What should we name the ship? Let's see here. I mean, like, obviously we can create our own. What about, like, the salted brine? Do we think the salted brine? Do we think the salted brine is a good name for the ship? Do we think, guys? Anyone have any other ideas? Hi, Kona. Hi, baby. I see you there, sweetie baby. I think the salted brine is a solid name for the ship. Thank you, Rex, for the hydrate. Appreciate you. What do you think, Rex? Do you think that the salted brine is a good name for the ship? Do you have any other pickle-themed names that would be a good flagship name? It sounds salty. You and that emote. I think it's solid. I think it's gonna be good. We'll just go with it. I think this is gonna be solid. Oh no, we're editing the name. Briny boy. What if I just go briny? We're gonna go briny. I think briny. Yes. Yes. Coercion 50. Hell yeah. All right. I'm very excited to get into this game finally, though. You sleepy, Rex? Is that what I'm saying? Are you sleepy boy? Eepies. Eepies with the seepies. Press any key. Okay.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it is enough to make one think the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify is crazy.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voigtfir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Divisional Commissar of the official Prefectus, Bryony Xanathar.
My regards, Commissar. Finding you was a difficult task given your parents' fate and your upbringing in the Schola Progenium. Truly, our meeting is an act of providence, is it not? I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Why am I aboard this vessel? Why haven't I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
You say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs, so is there another candidate?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Tell me about the one whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links, both among Lady Theodora's
Boy. Jobs.
and expose those of others.
So basically, you root out heretics. Got it. You appear to be a merchant that doesn't play by the rules. One could say you're a title card. One could say you're invincible. Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Cool. What's the goal?
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Okay. Move your character. Interactable objects. Cool. Are you sitting down? Is that where you're going? No. Okay, it's just date on the vid screen. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Good voice acting. Mm-hmm.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Okay. Well, it seems this is time for combat.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
To survive the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorial. Click the button. Okay. Damn, dude. Movement in combat. All battles are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, characters can move, attack, and use their abilities. Yeah. Movement points are determined how far they can move on their turn. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell on the battlefield. Diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be cancelled. Okay. 28 health, is that what it's trying to say? Yeah, it's fine. What? What did I do? Shit. You missed, you missed. I don't... I messed up. I definitely messed up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I double click, and then I can use action points. To make attacks use abilities in combat, a character must spend action point. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. What is this? At all costs. Okay. Voice of command. Officer forces an ally to fully push themselves, increase characters by 14 for 1 round. Additionally, all officers' abilities can be applied to the target voice command from any distance. A character who has become the target of voice command cannot be targeted with... Okay.
I'll make it happen. On it. I won't stand for it.
Okay. Okay, anything else I can do here? It's just character. I think it's just... That's it? What is this? Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all I can do. Oh. Okay. Wow. Get dodged. Wow, you have good damage, man. I missed.
Who if not, you never stood a chance.
What suspiciously poor timing for
Pickle. What's up, Noxus? How you doing, Sin?
On the officer's deck
Watch
at
out, the
exactly
servitors are
same
rogue
moment
traitors.
when the rogue trader and their heirs are gathered here.
How you doing,
I
bud?
blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
All right.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform.
Can I
on
loot
your own.
bodies? Is that a
It
thing?
is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. That's fine. I wanna... Do I get an opportunity? Okay. Okay, no, I can't.
Is there money to be made?
This really is just Baldur's Gate of Warhammer. I love that. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be a cutscene. Where is her ladyship? Oh, there she is. Okay, cool.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
First impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervous twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tic, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that have taken over the physical form. Balderhammer Wargate 3? Sure. In stark contrast of Edelthrad, Theodore von Valencius... His features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrad. Next to two of them, you will see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the context of his data slate. The other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manners of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Those spirits could well be the natives named for dangerous aliens. I would verify if that is indeed the case and if the population of Ion 6 engages in Xeno worship.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, An untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I find your tone most disagreeable, Heavenfire. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequence. Jesus Christ. I gave a simple answer to a simple question. Absolutely, yes.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Rogue Trader is a funny way to spell heritage. I don't know what you're talking about.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent for me?
You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed.
Okay.
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Cool. That's a lot of words. Rogue Trader and service to Emperor are mutually exclusive, but okay, lady, go off, right?
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius.
You're saying a lot of words. I just want to shoot some shit.
Claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
You like to speak. Sure.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
I don't like you, honestly. Jesus.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
I know, I did gather that bias. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask questions now? Did I hear you correctly? The Master Whispers is related to you? Nah, it doesn't matter.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some of the servers went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Hearsay amuses me. Get the firing line. It said hearsay, not heresy. Where is the ship headed?
The Owlcat system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Owlcat on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so there's a radical uprising.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Let the blood flow.
All right, this is not gonna be good.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me!
Gotta hurt.
I've seen worse.
Oh wow, Jesus Christ!
Break their morale.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Cover. Yes, I should take cover, yes.
I am ready for whatever comes. My gut tells me it's about...
There goes, has to be under the oh, okay, so I can't. Alright.
It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
Okay, I guess that's... your characters just landed a critical hit that deals increase... Yeah. There's 100... Character's critical damage is 150% of the normal damage by default. However, certain talents can increase it. Certain weapons have their own critical damage stat. Okay, got it. So that's all I can do for now. A heretical uprising on a rogue trader ship? Color me shocked. I have a feeling that's pretty normal, eh?
Just a minor setback. Follow my lead. Reduced to dust. One fewer target. Stay vigilant. For
Your character has received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects. Okay, what is the effect? Ah.
You never stood a chance.
Yo, CC CD ribbon on for Rogue Traver when?
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Damn.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What's happening? What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Sure. Wait, so where? Okay. So which direction is that? Is that over here? Is there like a map? There's a journal. Map. So where exactly am I going? Okay, so journal. Upper decks. Has left to clear the way to the lift leading to the upper decks. Officer's not returned yet, so it's time to find officer's deck. Okay, so I need to go here.
Keep your wits about you.
Right? No. Okay, where is the officer's deck? Oh. I have a feeling it might be over here. Okay. How? I'm very confused about where I need to go. Is this the right? Oh, this is the right way. Okay.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp?
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at
once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Not everything in your power. You will
Jesus
do as I
Christ.
say.
Jesus
I'll have your heads if
Christ.
you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
Power trip, am I right?
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in the front and shield me from potential threats. I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle, and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Okay, so that's the okay. He's the heretic. Just fucking betrayed me, huh? I see how it is. I see how it is. He's kicked me away.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber.
You are the one
And
behind
for that,
this
I
mayhem.
need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
A guy named Master of Whispers, who talks like a guy on Discord, is a heretic?
We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, Ember? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? Jesus Christ.
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind. Fond Valencius.
Yes, insult the heretic.
The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What? What? Sorry? Pathetic excuse. Oh, sorry. What? Sorry? Pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grok shit? Jesus!
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodorus Kerr. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fond Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Yeah, we're not gonna do... And mock your desperate outcry, you feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step forward. A step towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. Okay. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test, unlike with passive tests, which are made automatically. In this case, you can decide whether or not to select an option, the consequences of which will depend on the result of the associated test. Success or failures affect how the dialogue develops. Okay. So you carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator, which immediately catches your eye in the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. A servant on the gate begins to move. It's a screeching and groaning metal. It leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaws open with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing you strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. For anything that can be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding nary a broken pan. Okay.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
The central jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The central jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of it ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
I suppose this is the onset of the warp madness they were warning about. Yeah, I require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsidies just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh. Oh.
There is still another way.
Oh. Check the warrant chamber. Let it be known by the will of the many words of this document, I appoint this person of the bearer of the warrant of trade, and bestow upon them and their dynasty the great mission. To the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost. To triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the roads of thorn. Alright, that was really fast. I was trying.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora. I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless. Yes.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The service skull goes silent, its relays clicking, seconds after seconds pass, and you realize that the service skull will not answer you. I need to contact Theodora, yeah.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Okay, who are you?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, as the game stories unfold, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating that the status of your current objective has been updated and that new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal pressing J or clicking left mouse button on notification on the top screen. Okay.
Run, fools, or fall!
Oh! Oh! Damn! What's up, bud? What's your name?
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Kunrad is the traitor. When we parted ways of the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of this plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Roger openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saint's blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
I don't want to sit it out. I want to kill some heretics.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Hey, I got a sword. Okay, so let's see. While fighting, your characters can lose some of their wounds. Your character suffered an injury after being attacked by Kunrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. The exact percentage of a wounds a character must lose for this happens may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Okay. Got it. So I have a... Yeah, cool. I can...
I refuse.
What? Okay. How do I use? I'm about to sneeze. Okay. How do I use the weapon, though? That's the question. Can I not just use it? Cannot be equipped by this character.
I won't compromise my principles.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I don't have a wound, I guess. Alright. We must go. I don't think there's anything I can really do here. I just need to leave.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further. Your seneschal is always there for you. Let's patch you are injured.
Oh, okay, I see.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the war and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I heard one of Theodora's voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one?
Jesus Christ.
The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Let's see here. What can we expect to find in the sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterium. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Okay. Yeah. Lead the way. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Out of my way,
Oh.
die screaming!
Oh,
Demise is already calculated.
Your Emperor won't save you!
okay, your new companion is a warrior. Abelard's specialism melee combat and drawing enemies' attacks. Charge's unique warrior ability that only works when they're using a melee weapon is not considered an attack action. Use charge to close the difference between you and the enemy and deal damage. Okay.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Attack of opportunity. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity if an opponent engages. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Can you move? Not enough movement points. Okay. Brace for impact.
I will do my duty.
Okay. Okay. Pistol burst. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so that takes away all my movement.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll see to it your end was inevitable.
Okay. I see. I see. So I only get one attack per round?
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Okay.
I am your doom! Crush the feeble!
Out of my way! Rain and duty go hand in hand. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
There we go. Hell yeah.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested, huh?
Indeed. I've suffered worse.
Okay. I understand. I understand. Yeah.
Let's make some opportunities. On it.
Miss? How did I didn't miss. What are you talking about?
I'll make it happen.
Chaos guides me.
Shot your friend, huh? I don't think that was very nice of you, huh?
That's not the Seneschal's job. Someone else can do this. I'd rather not.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just need you to...
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. One fewer target.
Shoot him.
It's as good as done. He never stood a chance.
Wait. Experience points. Okay, gotcha. So I got skills. So... Summary? Okay, so... Do I have any points? I can level them up, yeah. How do I level you up? Okay, oh, there we go, there we go. Is that the only skill I can choose? Okay. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, we're gonna do commerce. Okay, complete. Oh, there we go. I understand, I understand, I understand. I want you to be athletic. Yes. Cool. So I can loot bodies, huh? Wait, what? You have so many of these things. What? Oh, is that just all of the air? Oh, it's everything. I see, I see.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Yeah, I know that the Stubber Bubble has a better chance for more stuff, but I'm a commissar. I need... That's my main weapon. Absolutely. What's up? How you doing? Here's the map of your void ship. It consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time your character will be able to access them. Okay. How you doing, Infernal?
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head.
Good stick of work in the rain, so it's
Would it
in
be
the
too
sky.
much to ask
Gotcha.
that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once?
Jesus.
That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idiratlas, personal psychic.
You're not concerned by... Whatever.
Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To
Gotcha.
die in
Fat
the
thumbs.
waves
Gotcha,
of the
gotcha.
immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
I'm sorry, the what? Effects of the warp, of course. The entity in your consciousness shrieks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer stand before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
That's concerning.
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am?
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
You flinch at the seer's words. No doubt she is referring to the nightmares, the tortures inflicted upon your body and mind. Your muscles contract involuntarily, as if steeling themselves once more for the inevitable plan. Thank you, alien, for the water, the hydrate. Thank you. All right, what are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineering, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
You're concerning.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. I'll have my eye on you, but okay. I'll take a moment here. This is about an hour and a half into the stream. We are doing another giveaway for another Warhammer game, so we do have a redemption down in the Twitch chat. You can hit that. It's only cost 1 point. Also, if you go on over to the YouTube chat, you say anything in the YouTube chat, it'll mark you down, and that'll get you a second entry. And if you want a third entry, you can always gift a sub, resubscribe, or just subscribe. That'll get you another entry into the giveaways. Just to try and do that. Thank you for redeeming your giveaway entry. So if you want the best chance, you can do all three. And I do think that there's a deal going on. There was something that was offered to me. It was like, hey, you can give this to your people, and it'll give you like 35% off 5 gifted subs. You don't have to do that, but that will get you 5 entries into the gifted giveaway. But if you're gonna do that, you could always just go buy the game for that price as well. So. Treason. Treason. Alright. It has joined the party, which now consists of several characters. Select one, click left mouse button on their portrait, and select multiple characters. Hold, okay. So I could just do that, and then I could be like, oh. Okay.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Doors not budge. Okay. What about this door? Ah, they're trying to... Oh, the navigator was in this room. Okay. Okay, alright. Where are...
Such is the Emperor's will.
Okay.
Rise to the top.
No mercy to those who oppose
Okay.
von
Yeah, you're gonna be here. Shit, actually... I'll put you, like, right here. There we go. Okay, hologram. You can use hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended action. Okay. Yeah, I already knew that.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Hold on.
Oh, damn.
At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Abelard. I took care of this one. It will be done.
I serve the ruinous powers.
0. Let's go.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. If you could just not do that, that'd be great. His abilities. I can analyze enemies. Okay.
But of course. On it.
Lightning arc.
Be gone.
Oh, that was cool. Hell yeah. Okay.
Another enemy down. Who if not me?
Let's go. All right. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat of its and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark guild-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes, as well as the 3rd one on the center that sits above its forehead. The center of its
I
forehead.
believe Master Spider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
What's wrong with him?
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Is that supposed to be Nurgle?
Ah! It came from beyond. His body is not his.
Idara's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs as the sight of the navigators succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption. To live.
Its march thunders under the burden of hell.
What's up, Cheshire? How are you doing?
In your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his 3rd eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there's purplish swelling around the eye. Good. I'm glad.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
I wanted to help you. Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the master helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run, run.
Last day of school with the kids. Gotcha. Nice. Is that good or sad or are you excited about that? Or are you dreading having them all summer? The navigator's still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with the distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. All right. Well, I would like a sitter to work. Gotcha. That's why I have to leave work. Gotcha. Floor does not budge. Okay. Do we go... Is there an elevator behind us? Like down this way? Or... Where am I supposed to go? That's the question that I have. Is there like an elevator in this direction? No. Okay. Okay, so we can go around this. So the officer's deck. Okay, gotcha. Oh, right. It's the same thing as what I got. Okay. What are these? These are scrappy auto guns. I mean, I'll just, yeah. Yeah. We'll go. I forget I got, but I like summer, so I'm happy to have them myself for a bit too. Yeah, that'll be nice. All right, to the officer's deck. Whenever a character performs a melee attack, they gain +10 weapon skill for each ally adjacent to the target. Okay. So the more you surround them, the better the attacks. All right.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Is that Lady Theodora?
Pity not your enemies.
Oh!
I shall heed not their pleas.
She's got a bolter in hand. Y'all are fucked.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment, it seems like she is not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Bryony von Valancius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption.
The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just...
I am no traitor. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What's a member of the Battle Sisters doing here, huh?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Understandable. Understandable.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Damn! Okay, what's happening to the main officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord.
Okay.
And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Okay.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay. The crew needs more powerful weapons for the coming battle. Okay, so can I, like...
Join me in prayer.
Okay. I mean, I've kind of already equipped some stuff, so... What did it say? The crew needs more powerful weapons to go in. Maybe something suitable can be found on the officer's deck. Okay. Like where though? Doors closed. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Wait, goods. Ah. A well-maintained stub revolver. Provision cargo, okay. Yeah, okay. So what, can you equip a pistol? You can, okay, cool. Though you specialize in melee, and I'll make sure you do just that. Goods. Or just... Okay. Are there any other goods? Any other goods that I can procure? Any more of those things? No? Okay. Alright. Okay. What? I feel like navigation is going to be like my biggest thing. Okay. The door to the mess is stuck. There must be a way to open it. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
So it is stuck. It is blocked. Okay. Talk to you. Nope. Okay. Oh.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
To arms! You'll make a suitable sacrifice!
Over there.
Okay. So you can do run and gun. Gotcha.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak eradicated.
Oh. Well.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Grant 16 momentum. The Sisters of the Adeptus against Zeal. What is Zeal? Hence the abilities of... Okay, gotcha.
Death to non-believers!
I will endure.
Death to the weak!
You're all trying to do the thing, huh? Oh, is that... Ooh, don't want to do that, huh?
That is not my destiny. Not this Scryer's job. Anything else?
So, Abelard, you're going to come over here. And you're going to cleave and kill both these guys because you're a badass.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
Alright.
Victory is imminent. I've suffered worse.
Out of my way!
You missed. You missed.
Chaos guides me!
0 damage. Types of card. Yeah, I know. Okay.
I'll make it happen.
You gained a little bit of health from that. Hell yeah.
I refuse.
Okay, fine. So, let's see here.
How dare you strike at the Emperor's faithful?
Well, I did not strike at the Emperor's faithful. Okay, so let's see here. Oof. Me back. Welcome back.
commands, I act. I will not.
I serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
Okay. Oh, there's a...
There is movement in the Empyrean. Was that you? Or...
I've faced worse than this.
Okay, so we're gonna have you go...
It will be done. Indeed.
You missed. Okay. Miss. Miss. You are a horrible shot, my god. Miss.
Death to non-believers.
Hmm.
Death to the weak.
Okay. That's going to hit. Okay, that.
But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate.
There we go. I like you.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
At your beck and call.
You missed. Once again. This feels like very dark tidy when it comes to the soundtrack.
Calculated risk is in my second nature. I won't stand for it. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Out of my way.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without eradicated.
Cool. Zap. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. All this is starting to feel good combat wise.
That will lead us to fortune.
Yeah, all that to cargo. That's fine. Yeah.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Okay.
It won't open.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so I have to search for
Fate and fortune favor
a
the bold.
melted charge. Yes. What? Where? Okay. It's books of some sort. Okay. Cool. So now I must find a melted charge. It's like how they're like, oh yeah, there's probably a melted charge somewhere around here, right? Interaction with the environment, okay, yes.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
What's in the goods? Is it a melt-a-bomb? No. Goods. Melted charges and operator gloves. Okay, so now I want to go over to this one and see if I can interact with this.
Just as I planned.
Hell yeah.
I always get the job done.
Restore power. I restored the power.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Compared to naval service, that was barely a charge.
That was a real small melter charge. I guess it makes sense though. Oh, we have upgrades. Upgrades, people! Upgrades! Let's go. Bring it down. The officer melee gains an ally an extra turn with 2 AP and no... Okay, so basically I can tell them to shoot. Cool. Until the warrior's next turn, they gain +2 deflection and... Okay. Operator removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor. Okay. So that's like a foresight kind of thing. Cool. Cool. Revel in slaughter. Soldier immediately removes the winded effect. Until the end of combat, the soldier gains the following bonuses. +10 ballistic skill, +15% critical damage, +5% critical chance. Ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Cool. This really is BG3. Okay. Goods. Okay, yeah. We're gonna come over here. No, the goods are downstairs, huh? Wait, they are. I didn't even check this area. Okay. I like this game. Okay.
Is there money to be
We should
made?
deal with this.
Ooh, multi-key. Benches and even the cogitator forms in its placement. Okay, gotcha. So, question is, what's over here, though? Is there anything that's over here? Goods, open door. Books, sure. Yeah. 95%.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. Cool. Person. You have a helmet. Okay, we're gonna go to inventory here. Oh, okay. Plus 3, yeah. Put that on, man. Hell yeah. Plus 5% armor. We're gonna give that to you. And I don't think anyone has any wounds. I like how we heal all the way, like, after each fight. So it's not like D&D per se, but it's like... It's got aspects of like a... Like a Baldur's Gate-esque kind of thing. Okay, that's not great. Hi. The roar of the flames ring in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire toward you. It is Theodora von Valancius. Her expression is calm, terrifying for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, and the other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Aren't you in pain?
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader.
As I sit there coughing my lungs out.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recess of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer be nothing more than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
You asking me to walk into fire?
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Elo. What are we waiting for?
Dogmatic. Walk through the fire. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Heretical. Accept the offer of help. Take my pain away and give me power. Or iconoclast. I will not leave my people. We're going to go dogmatic. Thousands of needles pierce your conscience but are powerless to stop you. Dogmatic plus 15. You take a step forward. The illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you. And Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind, and the screams of the weak dying in the inescapable blaze. The blinding inferno, the howling pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuses to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind before suddenly retreating, as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads through your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with warm light before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. How is the Pickle King? The Pickle King is doing well. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voigtr wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Master, can you hear me?
A familiar voice cuts through the din of pounding.
Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
I definitely didn't do it to try and impress the Battle Sister. Of course not. That would be crazy. Behind Argentina, you see Idris Class doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who are following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage 2 more steps away from you. The Emperor protects.
Indeed he does.
Yes, he does.
Seen it myself. I never
Thank you for the hydrate.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abela, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Rise and stand tall. Yes, that's what a commissar does. Even if you were anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much farther.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It is time to push the heretics back. Was the only... I loathe being late for an engagement. That would be me, but...
Indeed it is. Your wounds.
Ethelthrod makes a sign of the Aquila and gives you another look, this time one of concern. Ethelthrod does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken on a strange hue, the skin of his temples appears scaled, and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. There are not traces of fatigue and stress. The Psyker's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of the contact with the warp. You're not in the best shape yourself.
Noticed the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
My faith will keep me upright with a weapon in my hand. That is all that matters.
Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed the trial by fire.
Literally.
I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthran. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
I shall go to Theodora's chambers to find her.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
So I need to go here. But first, I must see if there are any... What is that? Okay. Door.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Yep. Yep. More goods?
This is intriguing.
Okay, so that's where I need to go. Can I open this door? I can.
Let us not dawdle.
Goods? Yes, good. Okay. Go to the Lord Captain's quarters. Yes. I wish to see her safe because she has a cool plasma pistol. I like that. I think it looks dope. And if she is dead, then I may procure it. If she is alive, then I may have her join my squad. And, well, I will join her squad, I guess, because she's kind of the Lord Captain. I have a feeling that after this, she's going to be dead. And I'm going to become the rogue traitor. Yep. I had a feeling she was killed. Allow me to take her plasma pistol, please. Requires dogmatic follower. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. You have found an item that can only be equipped with characters to a conviction rank. Thank you for the lurker check in Dark Fault. Okay. So let's see. Can I put that on? Wait. I can put that on. Can I? Outfit settings. Helmet off. Hell yeah. Oh, I can do it. Yes. Is that purple? It is purple! Hell yeah. She has been killed. Theodora von Valencius's body is sprawled on a large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
He wanted suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Okay. Looking close to the body, the cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Fair. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent. It is as if it had been submerged in promethium. What did the shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Your character being named Briny in this context is sending me. Examine the Arch-Militant's body. Arr, Captain Briny, we got the witchery of it. Oh, inspect the papers. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor on the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Report accounts dispatches you go over the scroll until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodore von Valencia, signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more. No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart.
Wow.
But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Oh, I have an injury? If not removed with a Medicaid, will turn to an old injury. Too many injuries. Okay.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis, and
I owe you a debt.
Yeah, I don't want...
know how to take risks.
What is that? Rogue Trader's Cloak. Grants +5. I have the goods. So it does in fact seem like I am going to become the captain of this ship.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Oh.
Your demise is already calculated.
Surrender to the dark powers.
No, I... Oh, I see. I should have been a little bit more... Damn, dude. Okay, we'll put you over here, so you're a little closer. Light and medium armor. Armor protects characters from incoming damage. Okay. Alright.
victory is imminent.
It's as good as done.
I took care of this one.
Enemy status. You encounter enemies with a various status or feature. Okay. Interesting. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just gonna come over here and then
God Emperor, move through me.
everything's gonna be
Fire in
fine.
my heart. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. I refuse.
Okay.
What is this foreboding?
Be gone.
Will do.
Okay, so what do you have? You have heavily damaged, yeah. Despicable target. Creature's only been attacked by the Ministerial Priest. The priest attacks it again. They will gain no zeal. Okay. Exploit. Okay. Okay. Ah! Jesus, dude. Okay.
It will be done. Indeed.
I refuse.
Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna do that. Well, you suck. Okay.
On it.
Rejoice in battle!
On it. Anything else? Was that you? Or
Got him. Hell yeah. Speaking of secret police, heretics, enemies. Speaking of plasma pistols, I kind of don't like the one in Space Marine 2. The one that is a heroic one, I think that's what they're called. The red ones is really good. You can only charge shoot it, but when you do, it does massive damage. Oh, so this would just be mastering it? The officer makes an attack, they gain +5 fellowship. Okay. No respite. The officer and allies of the voice command deal an additional 14% damage to enemies that have not yet acted. Sure. Sure. Yep. More damage to the first one you hit is always good. More damage is more damage. Camaraderie. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full 20 cover and 20% for partial cover. There we go.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
What we got here? We're against... Okay. Is my intelligence... What is my intelligence? Less than 35? Sure. There we go. Handwritten letter with a seal. Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you were to depart for the Owlcat system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrichs van Kellogg's, operates there at the present time. Upon arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and any other assistance you required of you, and offer any assistance required of you. After which, you will be provided him. You provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instruction. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress the nature of the Interrogator Van Kallik's activities, and Owlcat Magnoris is of no concern to you. If required, Van Kallik himself will disclose the details of his mission. Understood. Alternative weapons. In combat, you may need to use a different type of weapon, which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory and prepare the weapons. To switch to a different type of weapon set in combat, press X. Swapping weapons, setting counts does not cost an action point. Okay. So I only have, like... I do have this, which is nice, but, like... I don't know.
I always keep my options open.
Go to the bridge. I just really like the heavy bolt pistol. I do too. It's my favorite. Okay, this is not a great sight. Bridge officers.
That wasn't so difficult.
Okay, so we're gonna go down here. There's Edelthred.
The first sacrifice opens the earth. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain?
Oh. Theodore von Valencius is dead. I found her in the Archmilitant in her study.
God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it.
Space Hulk definitely is on sale.
I feel my body
It's a fun game.
The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the
Not
warp,
optimized, but fun.
along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already
Oh, I bought it just now.
accelerating.
Nice. There's a lot of Warhammer games on sale right now. Like a shit ton. I had some leftover after I bought SM2. Nice, nice. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
You see Kunrad clearly in the womb of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with the dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
You duplicitous cur. Hey, dears.
Call me Dairy Queen. Thank you.
That's fine. I'm happy. I got something. Thank you. Only a malt, she says. Huh? You brought me something. I'm happy. Hell yeah. Ready your weapons. If we are to die on this day, let us die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead?
No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your
ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh, that's not good. Baited, absolutely.
I will deliver furious retribution.
Come to chaos.
Actually, no, we're gonna put you here, put you here. Yeah, we've already seen this. Okay.
I won't stand for it.
Target is too far. Oh, damn it.
Who if not me?
Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to leave. I'm actually just gonna come over here.
Guard down.
Everything's gonna be fine. I want you
I'll make it happen.
to be able to just fire on this thing.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, you just shot the shit out of... Oh my god. Okay, well... Can I not... Oh, I don't have any action points. Okay. I can't transfer that? Add to cargo. Oh no. Ah. Okay.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty. It will be done.
Chaos guides me. I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, that misfire. Yeah, I had a really bad misfire at the beginning of combat as well that shot the shit out of Dira. To use the unique abilities called heroic acts or desperate measures, momentum is required. Depending on the actions, okay, alright. Okay, so we're gonna expose you. Analyze, just to see. Okay. So let's see here. So we're actually gonna hit you.
No can do.
No line of sight.
That is not my
Okay.
destiny.
All right. Well, then we're just gonna. Okay. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I wasn't ready for this. Oh my God!
Can I fall back now?
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
I don't think I'm gonna win this. I'm not gonna be honest. I know opportunity attack. You don't have to tell me that.
Victory is imminent.
Fuck it.
Grey hair, sure hair. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Death to the weak.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
The enemies of the
Another
Emperor
opportunity.
will be
How many?
undone.
Jesus Christ.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Out of my way! Chaos guides me.
Fate shields me.
Okay.
The whispers call to me.
They better not call to you, because that would be some bullshit. Unable to change equipment. Okay. I should have changed it off before. Ugh. So I can't see you from here? Like... Oh, I can.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay.
Anything else?
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Miss. A new hand touches the pickle. Okay. So you are effectively... Okay. Jesus Christ. So it's just you now. Oh my god.
The witch has fallen. Leave her to rot.
Can't tell if this is just like the first vibe check of the game.
Doubt is for the weak. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Oh, I should... Damn it.
Hand in hand. Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
It's nothing. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I will endure.
You just knock him over? Jesus.
Soul shall become like fire. I'll do it.
Okay. You have... Jesus. Can I just...
Injuries
There we
will
go.
not slow me.
Okay, there we go. There's something, I guess. Alright.
Blessed are those who sacrifice
Okay.
for the Imperium.
I really hope it autosaved before this fight, because I'd like a do-over.
Doubt is for the weak.
Doubt is for the weak. Well, I'm very much doubting.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Couldn't have done that earlier. That would have been great if you could have.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged. I need your aegis, O Emperor. Ministration is a holy task.
I don't think I'm gonna... I have to reload, if anything.
This is unacceptable. Pain cleanses the body. As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will.
Yep, yep. So that's gonna be... okay. Load last save. Okay. Where is the last save? Okay. Okay, so it is literally right here. Alright, cool.
I'll see to it first. Your end was inevitable.
Okay, well, you got one of them. Wasn't exactly the one I was expecting, but we'll take it.
I won't compromise my principles.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Once again, I'm fine with that.
I serve the ruinous powers. Chaos guides me.
I'll do it. Guided by faith. Eradicated. Each stroke is a
Okay, okay, I'm starting to understand it now. Okay. So when you do the shooting, it's not just you're shooting at a target, it's you're shooting in a direction. Okay.
On it.
No. Can I target anyone? No. I'm guessing you're...
I'm not so sure. Not
No,
the
okay.
Scryer's job.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Move here. Can you see them from here?
That is not my destiny.
Okay. Can you still see this one?
I
Okay.
know what is to come. Will do.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. Then... Oh, you're right out of range. God damn it.
I'll see to it personally.
I will do my duty.
Okay, you're gonna endure, and then you're gonna strike.
At your beck and call.
And then I cannot do that. Okay. Use a medic kit on yourself.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Brace yourself.
Much better.
Abelard.
I am his will made manifest. I'll do it.
You missed.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
You missed again?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, at least you got some shots on. That's rude. Okay.
Stop it! Cover me.
What? Was that you? Or... But of course.
Good.
Anything else?
Finest hour. The officer grants an ally an extra turn with.
Here's my perfect moment.
I'll do it.
Gains 18 momentum. The sister gains. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now we gain. Oh, we move a little bit this time, actually. If I were to move here, that would not do it. Okay. We're just gonna move you here. It's fine. We're fine. Give you that. You have 2 shots left. Yeah. And then I cannot reload because that costs 3. Okay.
It's as good as done.
Okay. Alright. First things first. Endure. And then just attack.
It will be done.
Brace for impact. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. Dear God, these are ogrins with better aim. No, listen, it's fine.
Doubt is for the weak.
It's fine. We're low level. It's fine. Everything's okay. Okay.
I've suffered worse.
See, took me a little bit to understand what it meant to go after an enemy that is difficult, but we did it. Just buff the tank. Get the tank in the face of the enemy. Okay. Well, should have known.
Brace yourself, Abelard. That's not the Seneschal's job.
I will do my duty.
And just endure again. Why not? A no limit on melee attacks this turn. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of like reading that's required for this game. Like you have to know your abilities.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I refuse.
Don't refuse me.
I'll do it.
Don't do that. Fuck it. Just bam, 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 bam.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Got him. At least for one.
Stop mocking me.
I'm not mocking you.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Can I get you with this?
No can do.
Target's too far. Okay. Do I have any movement left? I don't. Okay.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll make it happen. Another enemy down.
Can I see you?
I refuse.
Target's too far. Okay.
Just a minor setback.
Cut him down.
Reduce to dust.
He fell. There we go. Now I understand. I understand it now. Blade shard. Gloves of endurance. Let's collect all. We got a level up. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. Combat addict. Hail of steel. Motivation. The commissar's movement points increased by plus one. All allies starting their turn in a 2-cell radius, the commissar also gain. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Wait, no. For the enemies, 2 for the traders. The effect of the iconic sidearm is now active when a pistol is equipped in either hand. Okay. Summary execution. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, can I not? Oh, I see. Willpower. And then we'll do motivation. So let's see here. First things first. Warriors less than 50% wounds. Okay. Warriors critical damage is increased by 8% against enemies that are not armed with the melee weapon. Contempt. Cautious disengage. Attack deal 22%. Okay. Clenched teeth. Warrior gains 5 damage. Reflection against the first attack. Okay. Crowd kill. Area attacks deal an additional 3 damage for each enemy in the area effect. And then weapon skill. No, toughness. Toughness. For you, we're gonna do intelligence. I feel like. Wait, no. Okay. Edge of Fate. Psychers allies gain 50%. Okay. Yeah. We like having extra crits. Is there an ability for you? Basic skill. Or ballistic skill. All forms of range. Yeah, we're giving you this. Yes. Because you need that. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 10% more damage to enemies. Fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of combat. Rapid reload. Ooh, that might be good. Soldier's second attack action in a turn deals 15% more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier during this turn. Each enemies damaged by the soldier's area attacks suffer 3 damage next attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rapid reload. Because 3 action points is... Woof. Okay. You have a name. Bridge officer. Bridge officer. I don't think I can get past there.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Can't get there. Okay. Let's go talk to the person with a name, I guess.
The heir is
No.
dead. He sacrificed himself. Rivor, Master Helmsman, Systems Status Report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
How did you people survive in here?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
We need to reestablish contact with Navigator Sanctum, and is the only chance for escaping the warp. The words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices of commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Sorry, just want to make sure. My God. I shall take my seat. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to the mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery.
I've already resisted temptation once. Whatever you are, you will not cloud my mind in the new illusion.
Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Yay! It's my ship.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Woo! I completed the prologue. That was a long prologue. Jesus Christ. 3 hours. It's a swivel chair too. Hell yeah. Are these not all voiced? You had us worried for a few hours there. But after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on deck. The only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. I was the first to fall on that first load, though. Let's be honest. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranked officers. Some posts have to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crew. How do we... Let's see here. What is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Alright. Have you succeeded in tracking him down? No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Other people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may still be skulking the ship's main corridors. But, frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now 1 shuttle short. I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he was wrought. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and were where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Wait out, Abelard. There is an altogether more pressing problem. I do not... No. I wish to be the rogue trader. That's... I wish to. Yes. Summon the officers. The gesture, Abelard relays the orders to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, your lordship. Vigidus Suriota of the Ptoleman line, our new Vox Master. It is an honor to serve your lordship. Aboard this vessel you have command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communication between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an astral field or a pirate trap. Hey, Lord Captain, this here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before that'll come to any grief. And lastly, High Factorum Yanis Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. It is an honor. Your lordship, you may trust me with all the matters concerning your efforts. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital function. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnisire. 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priests and Mechandrites. Greetings to you all. So, it's your pleasure, Lord Captain. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factorum. This post passed to him as the previous Infernus Master, and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. High Factotum, what do you have to report? We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given to the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum of the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also include trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to Winterscale Rogue Trader Dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Okay. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Okay, Drive Master, I'll hear from you now. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnisire, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report the Engine Seer Prime, Overseer, and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one amongst the comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. I see. Thank you. The tech priest bows her head. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our Engineer Prime and Navigator, who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Okay. Your Lordship, if you would allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocol and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complex Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and around the system until our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. And if any thick as grok shit lowlives come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't worry about on that score. Master Ordnance, you have anything to report? No. My job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire when I'm told. Just ask anyone. We've got no able crew. No Lord Cap. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. Jesus Christ. I apologize profusely, Lord Captain. Pardon the fool. The ship is in ruins and every other officer is dead, and the Lord Captain is no longer with us. Fear has taken hold of me. But I've heard of you. Oh yes, your fame has reached even as far as the Expanse. I can't be showing myself up in front of an illustrious person such as yourself. The Master of Ordnance can report that the rest of his arsenal has been saved and the battery is in good order. We are ready to fight if that is the Lord Captain's will. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members and we require a new Engineer Prime and Navigator. Is that all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain, but bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector, but we will never reach Footfall without first solving the 3 immediate problems. Okay. What can you tell me about the systems in which we currently find ourselves? Accede to the Voxmaster on this point. Mr. Stolleman. We are in the Rygard star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. These are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobilite station has simply failed to answer. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykad Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the planet surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. Situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Nobilite station and find out what in the void is going on. Cool. Okay. There's one other thing. confidential matter of the utmost importance, Lady Theodora. Your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, and the chief architect of his will in the Coronis Expanse. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You are referring to the contents of that note, I presume? Yes, right. Xavier Salcazar. Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man on one Heinrich van Kalox, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall and the Uribundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either this Nobilite or the governor of the Reichad Minoris, may know something. That's all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but this is as a mere taste of the daily burden of rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins on the von Valancius Protectorate. Okay. Alright. Dira, Sister Argent, explain yourselves. Psyker is suffering some ailment of dark madness. She is insisting on seeing the rogue trader. I judge that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have the time, rogue trader. Bring the witch to heel! Come to your senses. Damage, your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard, my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn, and it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell, but if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? Cannot extract any information of a single, or the value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else? No, not yet. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report, alright? Or Kevin, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure I would benefit them as well. If there's nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. Miss Sister of Battle wants to talk to me, though. I don't even know where she would be. Okay. This is a Cronus Expanse map. So where exactly... Would I just have to go around and search for her then? Yes? Because I'm guessing she's not going to be on this. She's not going to be on this little area. So I probably need to go, like, over here. That's the Lord Captain's quarters. Okay, if I go to the map here. That is where I want to go. Okay.
Rogue trader.
You said you have a personal request for me.
I indeed have a request, rogue trader. The accursed servants of chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in von Valancius territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans?
I will meet with them. No formalities needed. These are the children of people who gave their lives for von Valancius dynasty. My consideration is the least they deserve.
I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart.
Is it because I definitely, I don't know if, like, romance is a thing in this game. But if it is, the motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing as to you if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. It is hardly the Scala progenium in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Brave ones, the master ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House von Valancius. Teenagers keep staring at you. A girl who remained close to Argenta smiles uncertainly. A skinny, pale lad tries to throw his shoulder back and stand at attention like a soldier. Only a few teenagers at the far end of the row seem sullen and not particularly impressed. So what? Why would we care? Our friends and parents died in dozens of you noble lot, and you just give us speeches. If you have things to say, say them without fear. I will listen. Doesn't matter what we say, it won't bring our parents back, and it won't change our fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop and die like our foes, or worse. Punish a troublemaker. I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing to go through, but they gave their lives for the truth, for the good of the whole ship, for the Imperium. Do not speak of their honorable fate with anger and disdain. You heard the rogue trader. His words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. It's hard to say whether or not you left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly, and he catches himself and gives you an awkward bow. Abelard gives a sign, and servants immediately emerge carrying packaged treats with von Valancius emblazoned on the wrappers. It appears the Seneschal came prepared for any contingency. Yay! Rubs her temples pensively. She smiles and offers a few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay. Okay. So now I wish to talk to her more. See what else she has to say.
Greetings.
Tell me about yourself.
About me? I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to tell about me?
Good talk. How'd you end up on the ship?
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the cultist attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, where crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I had barely recovered from my wounds when the cultists struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
Where did this happen?
On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
Is it difficult for you to accept that you made a mistake?
It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
What happened to the people who wounded you?
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it's bound to happen someday.
We could go to the planet and deal with them.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared.
What was it like traveling on Theodora's ship?
I hadn't been here that long. Just one journey from Footfall, and the other journey, the majority of which I spent in the confines of the Medbay. I can't tell you much about the first voyage. I was more focused on prayers and ruminations than on the people around me, or the journey itself. During the last journey, Seneschal Viserion stood out for me. He came by several times to ask about my health. He's an honorable man and a loyal servant of the Imperium. I think he is as meticulous in his inspections of the logistics systems as he is in his inquiries about the health of the occasional sister of battle aboard the ship. But not all of Theodora's people have earned my trust. You know who I'm talking about. There is no place for Adira Tlas among the God Emperor's faithful. I'm surprised she wasn't in league with the cultists. And I'm equally surprised by how deep heresy and treason run in this place. I'm glad we all made it through that dark hour. May the day that follows be bright. As you wish.
What is it that keeps you in my retinue?
The ship was targeted by heretics, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary. But for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
I enjoy your company, Argenta. I hope that you remain in the crew and that the ship becomes your home.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
I already know about the Adeptus Sororitatis, but my character might not.
Gladly. There are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We fight against his enemies by the will of the Holy Ecclesiarchy. I beg your pardon, Rogue Trader. Here I am talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows. So what exactly are you interested in hearing about? It is. The Sisters of Battle are a fire lit by the God Emperor. They are the echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words, more often than not with a bolter. Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble, The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to venerate. And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked Death World can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful. Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains Sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make Sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless. Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics. What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it?
What brought you to the Coronis Expanse? I'm not reading all that.
The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Pastor Mr. Wayne, the station's founder.
Are there any other members in the Coronis Expanse?
None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the Ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy.
Okay, Sisters truly as faultless as you say. She's gonna say no.
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me. Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her, for nothing can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness. Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul. Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take an interest in holiness.
See you. Okay. We are going to save. And just save now, yes. Okay. We've been going for about 4 hours, so we're going to call that a stream. It's a very interesting start to the game. I'm excited to play more of this. This is definitely like the Baldur's Gate vibe that I was expecting it to be. It's really in-depth though. There's going to be a lot of reading, but I'm very excited to play more. But thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to find someone to raid real quick, see if we have any other people playing Rogue Trader maybe. Let's see here. Or do we have any friends that are live? Oh, before we do that though, we are going to do our giveaway. So, anyone who wants a chance of winning this game and playing it for yourselves, please redeem the giveaway entry if you have not done so already. You got through the prologue. Yeah, the prologue. It is a long prologue. That's true. But make sure, thank you for entering. If you want another free one, you can go on over to the YouTube chat by typing !YT. It'll bring up my YouTube channel. Just go to the live stream and put anything into the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat over there. That'll get you a second entry. And then anyone who gifts a subscription, renews their subscription, or just subscribes just in general, that also gets you another entry. So I'll give you about a minute or so to get on over there if you want to. This is not going to be the last Warhammer 40k giveaway we're doing, so we will have more opportunities to get more games, and who knows, maybe I'll have some more keys stashed away for more giveaways as we continue this playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting the entries in for the giveaway. Let's see here. We'll just do reward requests. Yeah. All right. So giveaway entry for Rex. Add an entry for, I know Kabong has 2. Let's see here. Add one for Infernal. They have 2. Actually, no, Kabong has 3 because he's subscribed. Add another entry, one for Bias. They have 2. Let's see, who else? Banana did 2. I don't know, Banana has 1, I think. Yes. So let's see here. Anyone else? Giveaway. 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 Okay. Cool. So. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. So, let us see who gets this. Let's go ahead to add display capture, add for the wheel, and let's go ahead and get that down just so it's the wheel. Okay. I will give people another few moments if you want to redeem any more. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wins this giveaway? Hey, Infernal, congratulations. All right, let me go get that code out to you. So congratulations on Infernal for winning the code for Rogue Trader. Let's see here. Let me go get that. Get over. All right. There you go. There is the code, good sir. You won the giveaway if you're not here. There we go. Hell yeah. Well, congratulations. The next game we're going to be playing is we're going to be playing Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, or, well, actually, I don't know what we're going to be playing next. I have a couple other game codes, but what I'm going to do is I want to definitely try and make, like, we're only going to be doing about 2 streams a week. I'm going to try and do some recording, some shorts and stuff like that for other games. So... and like I'm gonna try and put more YouTube videos out as well. So we're gonna find someone to raid real quick. Okay. Let's get that copy and pasted. Do we have any friends that are live right now? I'm sure that Funky's probably still live. Yeah, Funky is live playing some Cyberpunk. So let's go ahead and give her some love and support. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is ABA Pickle, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!